morning, Britain. Breaking news this morning, an extraordinary allegation from Prince Harry that he was physically attacked by his brother William during a row over Meghan Markle back in 2019. A leaked extract from his autobiography, due out next week, claims he was knocked to the ground and injured by the future king.
After Rishi Sunak's 5 pledges to fix Britain today, Sir Keir Starmer will set out his vision for government and warn Labour will not be able to spend its way out of the damage done to public services by the Tories.
A 33-hour wait for a hospital bed. We speak to the grandson of 92-year-old Vera Murphy, who was left on a trolley in a corridor with dozens of other patients for nearly 2 days because of a shortage of beds.
Thousands of train drivers are going on strike in what could be one of the worst days for industrial action on the railways in decades, with only 1 in 10 services running in England.
Tens of thousands of people gathering at St. Peter's Square at the Vatican for the funeral of Pope Benedict. More than 1 billion Catholics around the world will watch history being made as Pope Francis becomes the first pope to preside over the funeral of a predecessor in more than 220 years.
With his steely-eyed stare and no-nonsense nature, Claude Littner is one of Lord Sugar's most trusted colleagues. But is he feeling the love for this year's apprentice candidates? We'll ask him ahead of his return to the infamous boardroom.
Another mild day ahead, cloudy for England and Wales, turning wet and windy for Scotland and Northern Ireland. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up for Good Morning Britain.
Thursday, 5th of January 2023. Live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Ben Shephard and Susanna Reid.
Oh my goodness, good morning. Happy New Year, Ben Shephard.
Happy New Year, Susanna Reid.
Last time I saw you, you were running into the cold sea. Was that in Cornwall, Devon?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Celebration with the family.
Most of the rest of us
That's my... Can we just apologise to my brother, who decided to wear...
No one's looking at your brother, Ben.
His budgie smugglers. There was about 20, 30 of us in the sea. They're looking at it now. It was a bracing way to start Christmas.
Wasn't it just?
But brilliant fun.
Most people are slumped in bed, either with a cup of tea or a Bucks Fizz.
Yeah.
But you strip off and dive into the cold waters.
Charged into
channel.
the sea, down in Port Isaac. And the good news was that... so Annie didn't go in the sea. Some of our cousins had wetsuits on. Me and my brother and the boys, my boys and friends didn't. We went in our swimming trunks. It was bitterly cold, I have to say. But there was a lot of plum gin afterwards and slow gin.
Let's talk about plums.
To warm us all up. So very quickly, the restorative alcohol came to the fore.
I love it. Well, that side has warmed everybody's cockles this morning, Bishop. And how are you feeling?
Well,
there's a slight croak, I would say.
Yeah, I was watching yesterday. I know Richard's got the cough. I've had the cough for the last couple of weeks. It seems to come and go a little bit. I feel like I'm getting a bit better and then it goes away and feel a little bit fluey. But it's absolutely fine. It's just a bit irritating.
And you tested negative?
Yeah, I tested last night.
So a lot of... And we're going to talk about this morning. Do get in touch with us because... lots of people saying that they're having something which appears to be very like COVID, but they're testing negative. And apparently, and Dr. Hillary will be here this morning to confirm this for us, there is a new variant. I think it's called the Kraken variant.
Wow.
Unleash the Kraken.
Crikey, they have.
And it doesn't show up on a COVID test.
So you wouldn't get it on a COVID test?
So, I mean, I know you're weeks after initially guessing it, so you're perfectly
safe.
and
I don't feel like I've got any of the COVID symptoms. I don't feel tired, I'm not aching, none of that stuff. I don't genuinely feel ill. It's just got this irritating cough. It's just sitting on my chest.
Do you think it might have any connection with jumping into the sea?
I think it might have something to do with having to come back to work.
Cold.
Well, can I blame work instead?
Well, I'll tell you what, this will wake you up this morning and it might leave you feeling a little bit cold because...
Well, you saw me and my brother. And this is the story about brothers.
Yes.
And so, obviously, it's very pertinent to me because I've got a brother that I'm very, very close with. And it just feels all the more personal.
These two were so close, weren't they? But the breaking news this morning, of course, is that Prince Harry is claiming his brother William physically attacked him during a row at Kensington Palace back in 2019.